Got it. Okay. David Centeno.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but we can't see you. Yeah,
Wanna see me though?
I'm an interview, dude. So these people can see you, although we cannot see
Perfect.
all of them. Some of them might be still eating lunch. I'm just saying.
Oh, are this class in lunch right now?
Nah, they're not in lunch. They were already in lunch, but they just some others don't want to turn their cameras on. Anyways, this is my friend David. Um, he's a return missionary. Hold on, déjame ponerte en spot porque vos sos el invitado. Hold on. Spotlight. I know. Hold on. What in the world?
Sorry guys, my hair. I
Yeah,
am
that's
kind of sick,
call center.
so
Call center life. Ah, yeah. Yee. All right. So this is my friend David. I met David because of my brother. He's from Shela, Guatemala, Shela. The one of the best areas ever. It's really cold where he's from, but he's living out here in Guatemala. We were living together. We were roommates while the pandemic came, right? Um, until our my brother took me out. Elvis kicked us out of the apartment. But he's a really good guy. He knows a lot too. He has a little more more experience than I do in call centers. Okay, so want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell me about yourself.
hi, my name is David Centeno, guys. It's a pleasure to me to stay here, and thank you so much, Ricardo, for inviting me to join your class today.
Second time.
I am I am really excited today. On Saturday, guys, I got my second vaccine of COVID. So yesterday I was like, um, like a kind of sick, and this morning I feel a little bit better. So that's what I'm excited because I'm assuming that will make you one of you guys. Anyways, I'm 29 years old already, and what else? I am a
And
return
getting older.
missionary. I'm getting older, yeah, almost 30s.
Dirty 30s.
A- And like, I don't know, I love to watch movies, video games. I love them too. God of War specifically. Um, what else? When I was young, before the mission, I love to I love to practice some sports such as judo, taekwondo. Uh, I used to play the guitar and the piano, but I don't know. I think I am a little bit lazy now. I got a kid, six months already.
Man,
And
cool.
what else? What else? What else about me? I don't know. I love to travel on my motorcycle. I do. I do have two of them. And almost 2 weeks ago, I went or I rode to Shela. Like for the people who is from here, Guatemala, will know that it's like 203 kilometers from here to Shela. So you can imagine, guys, how was the trip. And I don't know. I don't know what else. Currently, I've been working in a call center, which is called ICS or 24/7 in touch. I worked for Open Door, which is a really cool and soft account. And I've been working on this industry for 5 years, I guess, since 2016. So I got um, a few experience already on this industry. And uh, I don't know. Any questions that you may have, I'll be more than happy to help you or answer for you guys.
I have one question. What kind of call centers have you worked at?
Do you mean like the accounts that I work
Yeah,
for?
the accounts, and which ones have you liked the best, or
Oh,
what have you learned, stuff like that. We want to
well,
know.
first of all, what I have to learn is definitely the first time that I applied to a call center, my English wasn't good like right now. And in the first call center that I work for, it's called Near cerca del sol. Well,
Yeah.
it's in English.
Yeah.
Um, I always used to joke about the name. But I work for Sprint, and the area or the department was collection. So per call, I had to collect money. And I remember our goal was $34 at least per call. And what I learned on that account was how the people in the States think. What do you mean by that? I mean, like as long the gringos pay for the service that they want, they always will push you to uh, to give them what they want. So that's one of the first things that I learned on this first account. The second account, well, actually, I went to Amazon, but I just took the trainer. I mean the training. I mean to say the training,
Desertor.
but it was like a month because and then I quit because the days off that they offered me was Wednesdays and Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't like it. So I quit, and then I go to uh, Conduent, and I worked for UPS, which is delivery packages, lows packages, and chats, emails as well. I did in UPS, which is the best thing that I ever done before. And what I learned on this account in Amazon, to be honest, I didn't like too much because I knew it that since the first call it will be like a whole issue. But in UPS, I didn't expect what it happened. What it happened is I knew it that it will be for deliveries and stuff, but I loved UPS because um, I learned how to spell like street addresses, the emails that in my experience before or my previous job, it was kind of hard to me to get the email because the people in the states they when you ask for something like email or spelling of the name or street address, whatever, they do talk really fast. So on UPS, I learned how to uh, the proper way to ask the people to provide that kind of information. Also, my listening skills increased due to the fact that I talked to many people around the states, from India, from Latin people, from Germany, Russia, I don't know, black people, guys. So you may know that the black people and people from India or Philippines, their English is really hard to understand at the very beginning. But then, on this call center in UPS to be specifically, I learned, to recognize all that. And right now in my current job, which is in ICS, I work for an easy account. On this account, um, there is people. Oh well, this company called Open Door used to sales and purchase houses in the state. So what I do is to provide access by making appointments to people come and view the properties, right? And what is cool, it's the people is always friendly and it's always nice to me. Even if when they ask me like, where are you from? And I say I'm from Central America, Guatemala. and they say, "Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that this company is far away from us." Blah 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 blah. So my previous experience um, before this one has taught me to provide a good customer service. So that's been my basically my experience. I don't know if any of you guys have any question so far.
Yes, sir. I have a question. What do you mean when you say UPS? What is UPS?
Oh, UPS, it's a company in the States that means United Partial Services. That's
I-
the
Is it
abbreviations of
post
this company.
post services or partial services?
It's a
Post?
both of them actually,
Okay, 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 okay.
because
Yes,
they
okay.
guys um, have heard about like the postal office or FedEx. Maybe FedEx is one of the others and known companies about deliveries, packages delivery and stuff. But UPS, besides that they deliver packages, they do help people to move like furnitures, entre otros. I don't know how to say entre otros. But yeah, that's basically what UPS do. But that was a really good question. Remember, it's United Partial Services. Any other question?
Yes,
Was that clear?
I have one. So,
Cool.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
talking about your
Call,
English. So,
call me David, please. I don't like, sir. David, please. Or
okay,
just David. David, or, I feel more comfortable.
okay, David. So,
Okay, Don. Don David.
so talking
Just
about
David.
your English. Where do you learn it? It was easy. Was difficult? What method or how do you do to have the level that you have now?
Wow, that's a really tough one. Um, you know what? Actually, to me, it was really hard to learn English. Uh, um, I am trying to answer your question as as resume as I can. When I start to learn English, actually, when I went in a mission while I was working as a missionary. Um, I always focuses on learn English because that was the only time that I had to be with American, right, with a native speaker. So what I did is every morning I used to read the scriptures in English, even though if I didn't understand anything, and my partners helped me to pronounce, right, or to get an idea what was reading means. And that was the way how I learned English. um, Believe me or not, it took me around 6 months doing this every day, like not only in the morning but in the night as well, after we had the planning meeting and stuff, that I used to read, uh, try to pronounce, ask to my partner what it means, how to say this or that. So it was kind of hard after I finished the mission because even though if I was able to talk in English, I didn't know anything about the grammar. I just knew it how to talk and pronounce some words or many words or sentences, whatever you want to call it. And I went to Fumbal as well. Eh, I I went there for like a month or a month and a half, I guess. and then I got my first job in a call center. So when I went my first call center, um, I had a goal to not even like just talking or understand it, but my goal was to learn grammar. What I did was, or what I did, I mean, what I've been doing, because I'm still learning, right? Grammar and new words, because this language is like a big ocean, you know. So what I did is, or what I've been doing is, to always try to read the scriptures in English, or watch everything on English. My phone is on English. I used to do some exercises online. So what I'm doing now, and but yeah, definitely it was really hard to me at the very beginning. What it helped me a lot is working in this industry, the call center industry. And if you will get like, or if you're planning to get a job in a call center industry, you will see it, that your English will be way better than the level that you have right now. But you have to do, or you have to keep working on that, you know.
Thank you so much.
Did you study in Fumbal?
You're welcome. Excuse me.
Did you study in Fumbal?
Yes, I did. I was a student like for a month and a half, I guess,
Mhm.
and then I just got my first job, and Fumbal asked me, Elvis specifically asked me to leave.
¿Qué te grabé?
Keep on working.
All right. Someone else wants to ask something, guys? Anything?
Yes, David, I have a question. How was your first job interview? And if you can give us, if you can give us a tip for when we are going to do our first job interview.
That's a really good one, man. I remember my now I remember my first job interview. Um, to be honest, I was so nervous, really nervous. And I remember that this guy tell me before like we start to talk in English or the interview, he told me like, hey, just relax, take your time to breathe, because this is like, it's nothing. He said, I remember, because I was too nervous that I was I don't know. I think my face was different than uh, than being confident, right? And I was sweating, I guess. And my first one, definitely it was not the best, and I just well, first of all, the interview job, it's only to show your skills. How do you talk in English? If you feel comfortable to talk in English, how do you use this the simple present, simple past, and all those stuff. It's your presentation, you know. And definitely the first time it wasn't good because I didn't get the job, to be honest with you. But something that I could recommend you is to don't get nervous. And even though if that is like a basic answer, but it's the most important thing to do. It's not like, because when you are not nervous, you don't get stress, and your brain and your mouth works together to pronounce, to use the proper English, and to show the interviewer that you are willing to keep a conversation, because usually when we got a interview, we usually, the interview always ask something, I mean, and we response what exactly he is asking. But they, what they want is you you talk more than your answer is. For example, right now you ask me something, but I am adding more. That's what they want. So my best advice to you, or for you all guys, is to always talk in an interview. Even though if you feel like a kind of nervous, try to don't show up, because that nervous feeling will be you made some mistakes. But that's something really normal in the first time. I remember uh, when I get my first job, it was the third or the fourth interview that I had in two or three different call centers. But I remember that the same day that I had my interview in Ursel, like I said, my first call center, uh, I prayed. I prayed, and I told the Lord, like, you know what? I really need this job. I remember I said, please allow me to feel comfortable and don't feel nervous, and to talk about what the people will ask me. And believe it or not, that made me feel comfortable with myself, that pray. And that was the first time that I heard a manager saying, all right, Mr. David, welcome board to the family of Nurso. Was like that. And I felt so proud, and I felt excited also. I couldn't believe, because 2 or 3 times before that one, I just heard, come back in a week, for example, because your simple past is not good enough to apply with us. Or that was one of the feedbacks that I remember heard from one of these interviewers. But now it's different. And um, I'm not saying that my English is perfect or something like that, but every time that I had an interview, it's like way easier than before. And but yeah, that's my best advice, and that was my experience on my first call center. Oh, I mean, uh, my a few of the first interviews that I had for these companies, for call center industry. And I hope that advice help you guys. Any other question?
Yeah, is any other question?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi. Well, my question is that what type of account do you think it's good to start working in a call center?
That's a really good one. Mm. Uh, where are you from? First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Guatemala.
Oh, you're from here, Guatemala. Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. All right. So for like, do you mean like I don't know, because I have two perspectives in my mind. Well, I will share the two ideas that I had, if you don't mind, though.
Mhm.
My very first account, that was the most hardest account that I ever working for. It's not easy to ask people to pay. And on that time, because like I said, I had 2 or 3 interviews that I didn't get the job, but I really needed. I just accepted, any account. I said to myself, any account is good as long they pay me. I can pay for rent, for my food, everything, right? And that's the first perspective that I had. But definitely, to start working on a chill account, definitely I'll recommend you to look for accounts like that press service as in restaurants, right? Because those are really easy, because the people from the States will call you or chat you or email you. I don't know, it will be voice or chats or emails to ask for refunds because they don't like the food, or because the people never receive the food what they ask for. And that would be the easiest one. When I am working now, this one is really easy. This is the most easy that I ever worked for. I would say that the hardest accounts, such as UPS, FedEx is another one that is really hard to work with. Any account also about like you know press services as such as Sprint AT&T, phone services or electric services as well. It's another account that is really tough, just to let you know. But
Yeah.
for food, it's the easiest one. Definitely,
Food.
I recommend you food. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, David.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys?
Yes. Thank you, David, for being here. I am from Guatemala too.
Excellent.
Okay, I have a question. What about the money? in which account have you earned the most?
Exactly. What about the money? Yeah.
That's a really good one. Well, guys, to be honest, the best account that I ever heard to earn money, and I see that a lot of people are using it,
I
I
cannot.
don't hear you.
We cannot hear you, bro. Yo, we cannot hear you. David. David, let me see. Creo que es el mute. Ay, ¿quién es que no le dejan entrar? Ah, esta niña. David. Vos, David. Hey, bro, we can hear you. Bro. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
teacher.
Yeah, we can.
No, sir, we cannot hear you.
No, hombre, este se le pasó todo, ¿cómo se llama?
Teacher, llámenme.
Ya.
Más que bien inspirado el bro hablando.
Sí, hombre. No te escuchamos. We can't hear you, bro. Unmute. Yeah. Might be the headset. Can you hear me? Guys, I sent you some articles. Please give them a look. Okay. These are like terms for call centers. So give them a look when you can. You don't have to read them right now. It's not a class work. This is something for your own person. Okay. ¿Cómo desactivo las salas de esperas? Ah, here it is. Ya no.
¿Qué onda?
Se te fue la inspiración total. De largo. You have to repeat, please.
Oh my God, my friend, I don't know why.
All right. Yeah,
And-
so get that, rewind. Rewind.
So I was telling you guys that how much I earning recently on this account. It's around, if I'm not mistaken, 6,500, between 600, 5,000 up to 7,600 maybe, something like that, depending. But because not always I get my my bonuses. But yep, that's usually, the salary on this industry here in Guatemala. I don't know if there's people from El Salvador, Mexico, Honduras. I don't know. So, but depending on the country, we get paid around, like, I guess in base salary $600, but depending on the country, I guess. Was that clear?
What about the schedule?
Schedule.
Excuse me, Marina.
What about the schedule? Schedule?
Schedule.
Schedule.
Oh, the schedules. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't get what you said at the very first. Um, well, in the call center industry, it's really flexible, the schedules. And Ricardo has one of the best schedules that I ever seen, which is from 5 to 12. It's like how many hours? 6, 7, something like that.
My shift starts at 5 and ends at 12.
So you can see it's really short. But mine, it's from 9 in the morning to 6 p.m., which is like 9 hours, with only 1 hour of lunch. Well, it's a 30 minutes lunch plus 2 breaks of 15 minutes. It's all together like 1 hour. So I used to take calls for 8 hours. But the calls that I'm taking here on this account, it's for 1 or 2 minutes, and most likely we have auto in. Do you know, guys, what auto in is?
They might not know, but I send them an acronym, like a glossary of all terms.
Okay, got you. So auto in means like
Waiting.
tiempo de espera.
Mm-hmm.
Tiempo de espera, like between calls. So I had on this account like 10 minutes without any call, or 15 minutes
That
without
is
any
so
call,
cool. That is so cool.
which is really nice, really nice. It's like I said, this account where I work in right now. It's really cool. And but there is another schedules also, Marina, if I'm not mistaken, is your name. Um, you can, depending on the call center and depending on the account, you can ask for a 5 in the morning to 2 p.m. or 8 to 5, from 10 in the night to 6 a.m. depending what you're looking for. The call center industry has the schedule that you are looking for. That's something that I can promise you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys, that
Yes,
you may have?
it's almost the same like Marina, but my question is like your experience. What schedule do you recommend us for first job?
Nice question. I recommend a PM shift. What I mean to say PM shift, any shift from 12 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. because after 6, 7 p.m. here local time in Guatemala or Central America, the calls decrease. What do you mean decrease? Like ya no hay muchas llamadas, right? After 6, 7. So that's is my recommendation, because if you ask for in the morning, like let's say like 6 to 2 p.m., just an example, between 6 and 7, there are not too many calls. But after that, you will have a lot of calls to take. So
For
that's my
sure.
suggestion. Even my shift, it's a really a thought one, because my shift is called middle shift, because I am from 9 in the morning to 6. So I have part of the morning and the whole afternoon. And I don't know. I mean, I am I am really familiar with this schedule now, because before this one, I used to work for Walmart chats, and my shift was from 5 in the morning to 2 p.m. And it was it was cool. It was really cool. Sometimes I miss it, but sometimes I don't, because I don't like to wake up early in the morning. But you know, depending on you. But that's my recommendation. Okay. That's my
Also,
recommendation, my personal
openings are
recommendation.
really good because openings tend to have little less calls too in the beginning.
But
In
it's
the
like
beginning.
1 or 2 hours,
Yeah,
and
one
the
or two
rest of the
hours.
shift is really heavy.
Yeah, I know. Mhm.
That's but the one that you have, Ricardo, is really cool, man. Really,
I
really
know.
cool.
I know. I know. But not everyone
Great.
are night owls, you know. Not all people are night owls. I'm more like a mix. I can work in the mornings, you know. You know. I can work in the
I
mornings
know
and
it
I
for
can work
sure,
in the
bro.
afternoons and I can work at night. I mean, I don't mind, you know. But there's some people that are more like morning people. There are people who are more like afternoon people, and there are people here that might be more nocturne, you know, like night people,
That's
you
true.
know. Yeah. It depends
Yep.
on what you prefer in the end, you know, what actually what you think would be best for you somehow. Eh, Weekends off, it's difficult to get in the end somehow it's difficult to get. It's a really great example of being patient, right, David? Because he never had the days off he wanted it in the beginning. In my case, I did get them, thanks God, somehow. I don't know, I just got them. But David didn't get them. So which days off did you have you had in general? I mean,
That's a really
in all the other ones you've been.
that's a really good one, Ricardo. I mean, Richard, because I remember that when I'm start to working in on this call center in ACS, or 24/7 in touch, uh, they offer me. I start to working on Instacart, which is an amazing and easy account, guys. Just to let you know, and they offer me to have um, Wednesday. No, I'm sorry, Thursday and Friday. And of course, I am member of the church as well, but I didn't get the Sunday, right? But on that time, I really had a big issue, an economic issue. So I just decided to take it, because it was a really big opportunity to me. So I was patient, and like in the next a month or 2 months later, when the pandemic stuff started, they offered me to have Wednesdays and Sunday, and I was saying like, of course, yes, I want that schedule and to say on days off. And since that time, I usually had like Sundays off, but it was a matter of time only, patience, to me to get a Sunday off. Now I have a Sunday and Monday off on this account where I am now. But in other call centers, I used to have weekends off. Actually, I always had weekends off. Somehow
Lucky you are.
I get them. I get them. Only on this call center did it not have Sunday off. But with the time and with the patience, and the Lord knew it that I worked on Sunday because I really need it, really, really, really need it. Um, he blessed me with Sunday off again.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
that's a point that you got over there. Listen, guys, not all of you guys are gonna get Sunday. I'm sorry to tell you,
that's true.
that's the honest truth, you know. I can tell. That's why getting PM shifts somehow it's cool because that way you could get a job. I mean, you can go on Sunday morning, you know, and then you can work in the afternoon. But I'll be honest with you, not all of you guys are gonna get Sundays. Bless you guys are if everyone gets a Sunday, at least here, but it's difficult. It's honestly, it's not that easy. Especially if some of you guys from Mexico are gonna go to the same call center. Hello, no. But no, I'm just saying. But it happens, you know. I'm gonna say that maybe if you pray, if you pray, you know, you can ask God. You have the choice to ask God, you know, you want a Sunday. But I'm speaking like a black guy right now. I have no,
Yes, you
I
sound
have
you
nothing.
sound like a black, like a nigga, man.
Hey, this is being
That's what I'm
recorded.
laughing though.
Don't say that. This is being recorded, okay? So
Holy crap.
it don't even
Sorry,
come
LB,
on, dude.
sorry.
I have to edit this video, you know. I'm gonna speak like an Indian. No, yeah, but unfortunately, sorry guys, that's the ugly truth, the ugly truth. Not all of you are gonna get Sunday off. So I honestly prayed. I told God, you know, two things I just asked from you. Help me please get enough money so I can pay my debts and I can support my kids. And second one, please help me get at least a Sunday, okay? Just a Sunday, you know. I can work the rest of the other week, but just give me a Sunday, you know. That was my prayer, you know. But I'm not saying that it's gonna work that way, you know. That was my experience, and I'm gonna say like, oh man, God didn't give me the Sunday and I pray for it, you know. So no, I mean, don't think it that way. But I'm just saying, you know, that's what I did, you know. But if you want a Sunday, you know, if you really want a Sunday somehow, try to apply different call centers and ask for the possible days they provide, you know, days off they provide. I mean, that could be a way not to be on that, how do you call this stuff, uncertainty. Esa incertidumbre, uncertainty, you know, like, are they gonna give me Sunday or not? Because some call centers, they're like, yeah, come over here when you have the interview, we'll let you know what your days off are. That is dirty, you know. That's really dirty, right, David? They tell you, you know what, we're gonna tell you once you're here, we're gonna tell you what your days off are going to be. And I'm like, no lo sé, Rick. So
That's true.
yeah, it's like
But
cheating, it's playing with people's mind, you know, like, yeah, you know, you might have Sunday, but we'll let you know once you're in, you know. Yeah, right.
when you sign it, the contract, you know.
Yeah, when you
Well,
sign the contract, well, hello, no.
something that I would like to add, Ricardo, what you're saying, for all you guys, well, people from Guatemala specifically, sorry for the rest of the work, because I don't know how how the call center works in another country. But for example, based on my experience looking for a job, the the call centers that they do offer and they really had and have available Sunday, it's UPS in Convent. That one, they COC, uh, they have off on Sunday. Also, accounts like FedEx, which is kind of the same, and Avarice, I believe is called this call center.
Everrise,
Avarice.
Everrise, mhm.
They do have this account. They do have also the weekends of FedEx, if I'm not mistaken. They do have weekends of, and but the rest of, well, the others accounts that I know so far, they don't have like you know, like offer you on Sunday, unless if you like work and you get, you know, a good metrics. Like for example, that happened to me because I work really hard, and I did have a really good metrics. They consider me to have Sundays off. And you remember, Richie, right? Don't you? When I told
Yeah,
you like,
I
hey,
remember that.
I'm working hard and look my metrics because I really want to have Sundays off. But that's based on my experience as well, guys. But that are two of the accounts that I know that they have to offer you Sunday off. No weekends off, but at least Sunday.
How is weekend?
I'm truly sorry. I can't hear anything.
I'm sorry. Uh, I was asking just if you know the call center BXI. I hear
Oh,
that they are of
No comments.
well, I have heard BXI. Yep, they do have like weekends off.
To start is
They
good.
said, but yeah, I mean, definitely. I got a friend actually working right now, like currently in this call center, and he sells insurance, I guess, seguros, insurance. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, my bad. He sells. Oh well, he asked for change from DirecTV to another TV stuff. I don't remember what
Star,
exactly
I
is,
don't know.
but
Sky. Yeah.
Skype, yeah, Skype or Claro. I don't even sure to be honest with you guys. But he said that he was actually the other day I talked to him like a few weeks ago, and he told me that the earnings every Friday he has pay for bonuses because he's earning like $2 or $3 per selling. That's something that he told me. So um, he said it's a really good one because has well actually he has weekends off. He told me that, but I don't know if you guys are good selling. Nice, but if not, I don't recommend you to start with like in sales department. How was your experience over there, Ricardo? Because I know you worked there, right?
You really want to know, guys? I didn't like it. I had weekends off. Yes, it was hard, guys. It was hard. It was hard because it was like phone company, you know. And
Phone companies, it's really
yeah,
hard,
yeah, it's
really
really
tough,
hard. It's tough.
really tough.
Yeah, so I really I mean, you can have experience. The good thing is that you can have experience. You can get weekends off while you get used to, you know. Uh, for the phone companies, you speak a lot. You speak a lot for the phone companies. For example, UPS might not because it's the interaction is a lot limited to it focus more to the packages and stuff like that. With the phone company, there's a bunch of like interaction because people look. I'm calling to pay my bill. I'm calling to check my bill. I'm calling to purchase this phone. Which phone do you think is this the best? Which offers do you have? Hey, they sent me the wrong phone. Look, my phone is not working. Look, I need to unlock my phone. Can you help me unlock my phone? Look, I'm trying to get this offer, the BOGO 60. Oh, man, it's a bunch of information. Really, it's a bunch of information. And you have to do a lot of accounting, un poco de how do you say accounting in Spanish? A contabilidad. Uh-huh.
Contabilidad.
Yeah. So you need to do a lot of accounting and numbers and read the how do you call this stuff? The receipts, the invoice. So, you know,
The bills.
yeah, the bills and look, it's not matching. No sé por qué me cobraron de más, no sé cuánto. Mire, 12 megas, no sé cuánto. I'm like, man, guys,
And
it
some
was.
and actually I've been there, to be honest. In sprint I do the same that as Ricardo is saying right now, and wow, it's really hard because people it's mad sometimes because they want to get discounts, and because the company's policy doesn't allow to give discounts. They, hey, you mother,
Okay.
I have heard a lot of, I mean, I learned a
A
lot
lot
of
of speed. A lot of speed.
cursing stuff, a lot of cursing words in this account, to be honest with you, because, you know, for example, I'm calling you Ricardo because you guys don't provide me the right services that I've been paying for, and Ricardo is limited to say to give me like a compensation. What I mean with compensation, like you know, I want a discount on my bill, right? So that one, those accounts are really hard, guys. But like I said, based on my own experience, I accepted because, you know, I had to pay rent. I didn't know nobody here in the
Sorry.
capital. I mean, here in Guatemala. So, you know, you may imagine, guys, I moved with nothing from my home, from, well, my mama's home, you know. So I
Mama's
just
home.
accepted it. I just accepted, and, you know, that helped me a lot because after that account, all the other accounts felt and feel really easy though. But if you was wondering if I go back to one of these accounts, depending on the, you know, on the money, I
Oh
will
yeah.
think about, you know. Yeah.
Oh, of course. It's all about the money.
But Josue, I think it was your question, right? Or Jose, is that answer, or is that give you an idea about this call center, about BXI? No,
Yes.
BXI.
Yeah,
I guess
VXI,
it's
VXI,
VXI. Whatever. I'm
VXI.
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, David. Yeah, I applied once in there and I applied to in 24/7, but I didn't pass the test. So
24/7, the best, bro.
okay. No, many people have told me that content is the best, but I don't know. Maybe don't.
Let me
We have
tell you,
Ricardo.
yeah, it's the best. Well,
To be
my
honest, yes.
well, he can say it's one of the best. They're very considered with the payment. They're very considered, depending on the account. Also, they're very considered with certain holidays. You know, there's people who work on holidays and they just don't care. I mean, how were the holidays in in UPS? Which holidays did you guys work?
Ah, man, UPS is the best, and Conduent is the best to me. I was dumb when I quit Conduent, to be honest with you, Josue. I was really dumb,
No,
but
no
really
comment.
dumb, you know. But in UPS, you can rest. I mean, you can get your days off or rest on Guatemala days off.
Oh, so you guys also did
Also,
that too?
yes, of course,
Man,
and
it's the best.
also the United States days off. Also,
Oh,
you have it.
yeah.
But where I'm working now, we don't have neither Guatemala, neither Estados Unidos. All those days we have to work, and if we don't connect, they will give you well, they'll give us warnings, to have DPs. Have you guys ever heard about DP?
Nah, we haven't
Any
talked
one
about
of
that with
you
them.
guys? No.
We haven't talked
Okay.
about
Okay.
them.
Okay.
I'll let them know. Lo que pasa es que no quiero asustarlos todavía. Okay. Someone else?
Agua. Ahorita regresas que me quedé sin agua, ya se me
Dale, dale,
resecó la
dale.
garganta.
Oh,
Ahorita vuelvo, ¿ok?
I'll get it from here. um, so, any questions you guys have so far in general? I mean, que se les despertaron, the woke up? Nope. Sure. Do you have questions? I like Conduent. I mean, especially the account where I'm at, because, for example, Semana Santa. Check this out. Semana Santa, they give us Thursday, Friday and Saturday. We can take Thursday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from the Holy Week. Can you believe that? And they pay you for it, you know? On Christmas, we work on the 24th until 6 p.m. They pay extra if someone wants to work a little bit farther than there, no more than 9. They pay extra. They pay really good extra. $100 more if you stay beyond 6 until 9. Now that we're from home, it's cool. But and then on the 25th and on the 1st of every year, they give us a day off, paid. So for those who are in Guatemala, if you need to go first to other call centers to experiment, you know what? The ones that are here in this group that are from Guatemala, apply to Convent. They are hiring right now. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you're like hasta refugiados en las montañas de X, para los que entienden.
What?
You know, they are hiring right now people from outside. Hey, bro, they're hiring people from outside. Tell your friends, Convent is hiring people for UPS outside Guatemala.
Oh yeah, that's true. I saw it on Facebook. But you have to be willing, able to come here to Guate. So, I'm guessing to get the equipment or any training or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're getting people right now. So I would suggest to go apply to Convent. I mean, don't just go apply Convent. Well, why are you gonna go try some others? I mean, it's good to try some others, yes, for the weekends, yeah. But I apply to Convent. You know, you never know.
I tried twice, and
We're gonna recommend you.
I didn't pass neither the first.
Really?
Really, that's really bad.
Okay, but keep trying. Keep trying.
Okay.
It took me 6 months to get to where I'm at. I had to work in BXI. Sadly. But it was a good experience. It was a good experience. It was paying me. They were paying me. I was getting money, you know. Ahí sí que el fin justifica los medios, ¿no? Tener 3 bocas que mantener, entonces había que hacerle gancho, ¿eh?
Okay, I'm gonna try it again next month.
So, David.
Tell me.
Guys, any other questions you might want to ask David before he goes? Before we let him go. Ahorita se excusó, mira, fíjate que no voy a cuidar al niño porque estoy aquí en una reunión. Sorry, bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah, black and yellow.
Entonces, guys, any other question that you may have for me to ask? This class is really, I don't know, shy maybe, silent. I remember the other time with the ones. Yeah, they have a lot of questions, but here.
Okay, I'm gonna take advantage that my companions are so quiet. I'm gonna ask you something. How do you get how do you I don't know, is to improve? How did you improve your listening skills? It's just that for me it has been really difficult to understand the gringos, all their names and how to grade it, because they have they're from many parts, many countries of the world, and so they have their names so mixed with other countries from Europe or Asia or I don't know, or wherever, and it is. I had tried to understand them, the address and their email address, and when they spell it, they spell it so fast. I know that I need to improve it more in my listening skill, but how did you get it?
Good question. At the very beginning, when I'm started working, the first call that I had, it was a black guy, and to be honest with you, I didn't get what he was saying. He was saying, pops, blah 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 blah, with my phone number, blah blah blah, and I just wanna blah 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 blah. I heard like this, but one of the friends that I met there, he told me, hey, you know what, David, what you have to do to increase your listening skills is to watch, for example, a comedy, like comedy videos when black people is talking, and uh, which I did also, and that helped me to, oh, he's saying this, like, and you know what I'm saying, boom, when they talk like that, uh, where, well, I learned all those terms or slang because I watched those videos. Also, I heard a lot of rap music, for example, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, or the son of Ricardo, Yellow, Black and Yellow, that one.
That's a
Because
good song.
I love rock. I love rock, right? I love, rock. But I had to use this. I had to take advantage of this certain kind of music, in order to me to be able to understand it. But not only listen. I used to play the lyrics as well and repeat it and sing. Sing after the guy who's who's rapping, and that was the way how I increased my English. And believe me, once you get familiar with the black accent, you will be able to understand the whole the whole people who is talking English, because
Yeah.
that's the hardest one. So when you hear like somebody from La India, for example, that they most likely talk like, "Oh my God, my friend, I want to pay my bill," they talk like something like this, so you will get familiar with. And that's my advice to you: watch videos like comedy videos, or with lyrics. That will help you a lot.
Thank you, David. Thank you. I'll do it.
Any other question before we let him go? No.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Keep.
Yeah, it's me again. Well, it's like
Hola, besito, contigo otra vez.
yeah, I'm just curious about this. So I always wonder this. For example, well, I know in a call center, obviously you talk to customers, so you need to use professional vocabulary. But I wonder, it's common to use, for example, idioms in a call center.
Oh yeah, you can use them, but depending on who you're talking to, because sometimes will be like somebody calling, for example, "Hi Christian, I just calling you to make my bill." He would tell you that, right? So you have to keep that conversation. But for example, if I called you and tell you, "Hey Christian, how you doing, man?" or "What's been up?" For example, right? This is "what's been up" means like "cómo te va?" o "qué onda?" o algo así. So you can answer depending on the interaction that the customer will give you. It's been up good, for example, right? You can answer "it's been good." You know what I mean? Or for example,
Yeah.
this is a muletilla that I have, guys, to be honest with you, because like I said before, I used to watch a lot of black people talk, and so usually when I talk with white people, I tell, for example, if I'm talking to Christian, hey Christian, you know what? you cannot get the discount because you don't pay on time. You know what I mean? This is la muletilla. You know what I mean?
What I mean?
It's
Oh, yeah.
You know what you mean?
like
Know what I mean?
idiom. Yes. So that's it's not disrespectful, but it's something like if you say too much, you are like you're feeling the people like they are like kind of dumbs, like kind of tontos, You know what I mean? For example, si alguien te dice eso como
Yeah.
too many times, you know what I mean? It's like you're not understanding, you're like a kind of dumb. Entonces, esa muletilla a mí se me ha quedado bastante y ya es parte de mí, ¿verdad? I never had any problems with the customer or with my QA. Do you do you know what a QA is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So, yep, you can use them, but depending on who you're talking to, right? For example, si me llama, por ejemplo, si yo te estoy llamando, like I mean, if I'm calling you, sorry, if I'm calling you, and I am really professional, and you start to talk, or let's say that you are the one to call me, and you are really professional, and I am starting to talking like with the slang or with some idioms, right? How do you think that how did you feel though? You feel like this guy is playing, right? And he's not professional at all. But will be depending to who you're talking to, okay? Always keep in mind that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Great. Do you know what I mean, Christian? Just kidding.
I know, buddy.
So any other question, guys? Personal, professional, I don't know, whatever. Take advantage of this time, guys, because not always you will be in Fumbal. If you get a job in Fumbal, in any call center or any other chance where English can be your machete, but Fumbal won't be here, and we are probably there will be people that will willing able to help you, like your teachers here in Fumbal, give you the chance though. So Ricardo, I have learned a lot of him actually. Before I met him, I was kind of shy to talk in English, like face to face, because wow, I mean it's not usual to me to talk in English, like face to face. I rather to talk in Spanish, to be honest with you. But when I am on the phone, it's like my mind switch or change from Spanish to English, because it's the common way to me to talk in English, and I've been talking English like for 5 years, I guess, but only over the phone. But I learned like to talk in English face to face thanks to Ricardo, because he most of the time talked to me in English. So you know, I I
You know
used
what
to
I
talk
mean?
to him in English. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just kidding. And yeah, that's the way how I've been working or improving my English skills, just to let you know. And I'm really proud of you guys, because um, the people who talked during this time on this call has a really good English though. Nobody asked me to repeat myself. You guys talk great, and unfortunately, I couldn't hear the whole class. Hope you guys has the same level as the people who talk during this conversation.
All right. If no one else has anything to say or ask, thank you so much, David, for your time. I appreciate so much your time today. Um, there's a lot to learn from call center guys. Jeffrey, you got a question? You rose your hand. Yeah. Okay, go for it. Bring it on.
Okay. Um, How many interviews you have to pass before you enter a call to work in a call center?
That's a really good one, Jeffrey. um, let me think for a second, okay? And I'll let you know.
I want to know what, really? That means a lot.
Shut up, Ricardo. um, I just had two of them. And on my third one, sorry, I'm three of them. I applied to the very first time that I heard no was in Telus. They sent me, I mean, they told me like, hey, you know what? Keep practicing, and in 2 weeks come back, and we'll see if you have enough English to hire you. The second one, believe it or not, it was in Alorica. The same, come back in a week. But these two was the same day, and the third one was for 24/7 AI, IA. I don't remember how
Yeah,
to
it's
call
that.
this.
That's what it is. AI.
And but that one, I got really nervous because you know, uh, well, I got really nervous, and they told me, you know what, keep practices and come back in a week, or we can offer you our academy. But I said, you know what, I really need the job, not academy. Because I had to support myself. And my fourth one, that was the one that I got hired. So I would say three or four, right? Like I tried three times, and the fourth one was the one for me to get a job. Sometimes I have heard from another partners that I have in Fumbal that they try it for around like 5 or even 6 months, that they try to apply. I don't know how often they do try to apply a call center, but for 6 or 5 months they didn't have a job. It that might happen as well. But in my case, the blessing was that at the fourth time I got my first job. And then I applied. Well, from Nearsul, I got fired because was reestructuración. I don't know how to say that in English, by the way, but it was reestructuración.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. I'll look for it. It's a more like a Spanish term. In English, I don't know how they say it. I'll look for it, by the way.
Good. So I got fired, but I worked there for a year and 3 or 4 months, I guess. 3 or 4 months, something like that.
Restructuring. It's the same.
Restructuring.
Restructuring.
Okay. Thank you. So I got enough time to improve my English, not talking English all the time for 9 hours every day, helped me a lot. So the next time, the same day, I remember that I got fired around 2 p.m. And then I just go to Convent, and the next hour I had my job in Convent. I'm
That is
sorry.
so cool.
It wasn't in Convent. I'm sorry. It was in Alorica for Amazon that I guys told you before. And then when I didn't want to get calls in the Amazon account, so I just went to Convent and I had the job. It was really fast though.
That was cool. Yeah, although it's very important to understand something. At least if you don't like a call center, at least try to work there for at least 6 months. The thing is that if you just get to a call center, you don't like it, and then you go out, and then you go out to another one, and then in your resume you put that you wore 3 months in a call center, they are gonna think that you are a jumper. A jumper is it's a guy who's not stable, you know. In call centers at a certain point, I'm not saying that David was. I'm just saying, you know, something for the future. Because sometimes you get to see some jobs and like, hello, no, right? Of course, you're not gonna stay there 6 months if you know the job is like not what you want. But try to at least stay 6 months in that job and then move to another one, right? Because otherwise they see you as a jumper, a guy who's like trying just to get into the. Por eso es que en algunos lugares, that's why in certain places, if you go out while you are in training, or if you go out during the first 2 or 3 months, they charge you what they pay you. You know, there's certain places, and you gotta sign up. You're not gonna quit, renunciar. They're not gonna quit in the following 6 months, for example. They do that. They made me sign up that in BXI, so I had to wait.
Also, thank you for bringing up this, Ricardo. Also, when you, as a part of the interviews questions, there are some questions like, "Are you working currently? Are you working?" They ask, and depending of you say yes, no, they will take you like yes or not. You know, they will give you the job. Also, they
Gotta be
ask,
honest.
yeah, you gotta be honest. Also, they sometimes they ask, do you have any problems if we paid you with this bank, for example, like BI? It's an example. Yes, no, you know. Do you have any difficulties to work with us? Have you applied before with us? Also, it's another common question in an interview. What else? I'm thinking. Ah, por ejemplo, si ustedes dicen, sí, sí, estoy trabajando en X empresa, I might think they will ask you what you want to quit and renunciar. And if you said, because I don't like the account or whatever you want to quit, they would say, they would think, this guy or this girl will do the same here. So, you know what? Thank you so much, but no, thank you. You know, so that's what I might think. So be careful with that, guys. Well, so I hope, guys, this time help you to clarify some of your questions. I gotta go. I gotta go to take my lunch and then to do some stuff. But it has been a pleasure to me to stay here with you guys, and I hope you can get what you want and work hard for what you want. I know it's not easy. Believe me, once I was there, where you are now, and take advantage of Ricardo. Ricardo has a really good English, even my own, and thank you so much for your time, Ricardo. Thank you so much also for inviting me. Hope you can invite me another time. To help people with the English, and if you need anything like practice English or something, Ricardo has my phone number, and you can ask him for my number, and we can chat and Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, whatever.
I mean, the Facebook groups. I was looking for the Facebook groups for speaking. Remember that? I
The
don't.
one
Mhm.
that one is called but I can check it out really quick if you allow me a second,
Te
and I
poner
can tell you.
tu musiquita para despedirte.
You know what it is.
Yeah, there's some really good groups that you can join on Facebook. But he is the one who actually checked them out, but I haven't actually seen them. So I remember I joined one, but I stopped seeing them. I
Um,
don't know why.
it's language exchange.
Language exchange.
Language exchange. That one is really cool, guys. You can, like teach Spanish and a cambio de English, or a cambio de another one, the one that you want. That one is really cool. Language exchange. Exchange.
Hold on.
To be honest, guys, to be honest with you, this job, no matter what, it's easy. But the hard part is when you just like you don't feel like you cannot more. But it's easy, believe me, it's easy. It's really easy, and you will figure out, and you will find out the way that will be easy for you. Just keep it up, keep working on your English skills to get the job that you want. And then you will have the power to say, I don't want to work at this call center anymore. I want this one.
I told them that. I told them that too, that you can decide later on.
Yep, that's true. And if you guys got like fired, like somebody in the industry or manager or supervisor told you like you're fired, in the next 30 minutes you can get another job of this one. Believe me, it's really cool.
Look at this is David.
That one
on 2020.
That one. Yep, that's me. I was looking for Alemán because I didn't mention that about me. Since I know English and I can understand and stuff, I had the goal to learn German. So I look for different options to learn besides Duolingo, right? So yeah, that's me. That was me.
All right. You know what it is. Thank you so much for your time. All right. It was nice talking to you today. Nice seeing you too. Nah, we'll talk some other time. Let's see each other on Sunday. We should, I'm not sick anymore. Okay, I don't have COVID anymore, so I can go to your house. If you want to. I don't have flour tortillas. Okay, that's the only thing I don't have. Okay.